News on 6, of course, brought you live team coverage throughout the day yesterday from the moment we heard about that shooting.
News on 6's Reagan Ledbetter was on the scene all evening getting updates from police and first responders about exactly what happened. He joins us live this morning to talk about everything he witnessed. I know, Reagan, right now it looks a lot different than it did last night. Can you kind of describe the scene once you got there yesterday evening?
Tess, it was like nothing I've ever seen before in my job. You know, I cover crime. I cover the crime scenes. I cover big police responses. This was like something I've never seen before. Every law enforcement agency in this part of the state, FBI, ATF, Homeland Security Investigations, Tulsa Police, the Sheriff's Office, Oklahoma Highway Patrol, and more, Light Horse Police, everyone was here. The fire department, I mean, this whole area behind me, you can see this was all police cars, police officers everywhere, detectives going in, crime scene tape everywhere. I mean, special operations team. I mean, it was, you know, Tulsa Police called it a catastrophic scene inside the medical complex behind me. Just a massive police response. But that's what these officers, these agencies are trained to do. It's something they train for all the time. Active shooters, situations like this. But it's something that we all hope and pray they never have to actually face. But it did happen here in Tulsa yesterday. It's something that, you know, all of us hope never happens in our own community. But a massive law enforcement presence here outside the hospital yesterday.
Obviously, you know, a lot of unanswered questions still here, Reagan, but the news conference coming up at 10 o'clock will be on the air throughout. We don't have any of the victims' names or the suspect names. Any expectation of what could happen at this news conference coming up?
Yeah, as you said, a lot of unanswered questions. Everyone right now wants to know why this happened. How could something like this possibly happen, especially at a hospital? These people go to work to help people, and then someone walks in and does something like this. But also, who were these innocent victims that were killed yesterday? I expect we're going to get those answers coming up in just about less than 2 hours from now from Tulsa Police. We're going to hear from them, more on the investigation, more on what they found out. Probably going to hear if they have surveillance video. I'm sure there's surveillance video inside the hospital, inside that second floor office where this all happened, and then also from the mayor, I'm sure, and then as well as St. Francis, where all four victims were employees at St. Francis. So we'll learn more about them coming up at this news conference. And we'll have updates all day long. I'll be live at noon with more information from that news conference.
All right, thank you, Reagan. Of course, we'll be streaming the news conference live here on News on 6 as well.